intuitive message has found you because there is a call in your heart to create a solid foundation in your healing or light work journey. So you have been attempting to skip steps, and it looks like perhaps for the last few years, you have this big dream and you've been dreaming the dream and doing your best to move in the direction of mastery of it. But instead of setting a strong foundation, you've been trying to skip over steps like, okay, got it, good, but I need to focus on what's ahead. I need to focus on the next thing so that I can make real progress. And the message is, take a deep breath. Slow down. Mastery does not come from learning or doing the advanced steps before you have anchored deeply into the basics. One of my favorite quotes is from Bruce Lee, and he says, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." This is really, really significant for us as we want to grow a tall tower of success around our dreams. The tall tower of success is not built by stacking as fast as we can. The tall tower of success is built by inner alignment and choosing to practice the basics, to become solid in the basics. Why? Because practicing the basics and becoming solid in the basics creates embodiment. It creates an energetic mastery where you actually embody the coding of being a master of this. And when you are carrying the energetic coding of mastery within your light work, your healing practice, there's a different outcome. The outcome is magnetism. People are magnetized to embodied mastery, and people are repelled from someone who's been trying to do the 10,000 kicks, one kick, and then one kick, and then one kick. Ooh, this cool thing. Ooh, this shiny object. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And let me just tell you, I get it because I've been there. I've been the version of me as a healer and light worker that just wanted to real quick get through the basics so I could get to the cool, flashy stuff. What I have found on my deep journey is that the basics are the quickest path to the cool, flashy stuff. The basics create a super solid foundation. What's been so interesting to me as someone who has been teaching quantum light work, my channeled modality for new earth, anchoring light into the new earth, is that I've been teaching this for 5 years, and I still do the basics with every single light work ceremony that I perform. Multiple times a day, I do the basics to set up and to close. And one question that comes up frequently for my students is, okay, I've been practicing the basics for the last 6 months with you or the last year with you. Can I skip those now and just do the more advanced stuff that we do? And my answer is always simple in 2 parts. Number 1, I'm just here to guide, not to tell you what you have to do. Ultimately, you're here to trust your own inner guidance. I'm just here to get you started. So if you feel guided from within to skip this and just do the advanced stuff, then the ultimate thing is to trust your guidance. And as you trust your guidance, you'll either find that you were led to do this because you really don't need to do this anymore, or you'll find that, oh, I actually do need to bring back the basic setup. So I tell them that, trust yourself ultimately. But the next thing that I say is there's a reason that I have been doing the basic setup the exact same way for 5-6 years with very minor changes where I still keep the basics, but maybe I just update things a little bit, very little changes for 6 years, multiple times a day. Because those basics set me up for tremendous success. They set me up for a reality where I continue to show up every day, where I continue to go deeper with my clients, go deeper within my business, where everyone continues to go deeper. Not because I skip the basics, but because I have set such a solid foundation within them. I am embodied. And the reason people come to me for healing and to learn how to do it themselves consistently, magnetically, is because I am embodied in the basics. Now, I'm not telling you this so that you will be like, gosh, she's just telling me she's so much better than me. I don't think that at all. I'm telling you this honestly, that there have been stages on my path that I, like my students, have said, maybe I can just skip the basics. And I have done it, and I have gone off the rails. Because the advanced stuff without a solid foundation in the basics, and that means continuing to do the basics every day forever, you falter. You forget to show up. And you wonder why you're not more consistent. So it has been through me doing exactly what I recommend to my students, go ahead and try it, that I have found the basics are the solid foundation for a healing and light work practice that makes a big impact on others, and also that generates a lot of money for you, for your family, and for your dreams. You are here, right now with me listening to this message because there's a next level of leadership that you're being called to embody. Leadership is not just about leading others. Leadership is ultimately about leading ourselves. And the better stewards we become of leading ourselves, the more effortless it becomes to lead others. But when we try to skip the step of leading ourselves and becoming the best version of ourselves, and again, I know this from experience, everything starts to fall apart. It's when we say yes to leading ourselves to becoming the best version of ourselves and then organically and naturally helping others. That's where the magic is. And that's what you're being called to. It is not failure to return to the basics. It is deep embodied wisdom to build a solid foundation in the basics. Now, one of the things that I've had to do on my journey is forgive myself for all the times that I tried to skip ahead, for all the times that I said I'm not interested in the basics. I forgave myself. I chose to love myself and remind myself that this was part of my path, and what a blessing it was part of my path because I have this wisdom to share with you today. If I didn't make those mistakes and falter myself, I wouldn't have this wisdom to share. And I believe quite clearly all of us falter and make mistakes to give us wisdom to share. There's nothing to forgive ultimately because you are exactly where you're meant to be. You are divinity in form. You are the power of the universe, and you are perfect exactly as you are. And while this is all true, there is a deeper level of embodiment available to all of us. And in this video, the energetic seeds have been planted of deep embodiment. And it's safe for you to say yes to what you've already been feeling around this. Wisdom comes from becoming the one who is deeply embodied in the basics. And I see you planting deep seeds of abundance around this. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe below for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you would like to go deeper on the quantum lightwork journey with me, there is a link in the description for my free 3-day Awaken the God Within channeled masterclass. Sending you so much love. Goodbye.